Okay, Sadie, for our interview today, I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your experience living here in Capitol Hill for the past 2 years. Has it been good? Do you love it? Are you happy to be living here? Hi, I'm Charlie Blue. I use they, them pronouns, and I live in North Cap Hill, technically the Interlaken neighborhood, in a lovely apartment with my partner and also my cat Sadie. To get to Central Cap Hill, you can take the link because the studio is right on a link stop, and Cap Hill is one of the link stops as well. It's like 2 or 3 stops down. It's pretty quick. To get to North Cap Hill, you can either then take a bus up from the link station or take a bus directly from right around the studio, either a 48 or a 49. And the way that I actually get to Cap Hill and back to studio every day is by biking. On the way there, it's almost all downhill, and on the way back, it's a good workout, but a very nice ride. Yeah, so what kind of a neighborhood is Capitol Hill? It's big enough that you sort of have to look at the different parts of it. Downtown, or like Central Cap Hill, is the historically queer neighborhood in Seattle. That isn't really the case anymore because of gentrification, but there's certainly still a hub there, even if folks don't necessarily live in it as much. But that's something to be aware of as you're looking through neighborhoods. Aside from that, Cap Hill is a great space for like going for drinks or dancing or listening to a show or karaoke. There's lots of like cute, hip spots. And then North Cap Hill, where I live, is situated between Volunteer Park, Interlaken, and the Arboretum, so like specifically very close to 3 beautiful green spaces. And this area is a lot quieter and feels more suburban. My personal favorite parts of Cap Hill, more in Central Cap Hill, would be Cal Anderson, which is a really great hub to like meet up with people or go to a protest or demonstration. There's lots of restaurants to check out. I really like Spicewalla and have gotten some validation on that from folks in the cohort, so that's been very nice. Aside from that, really the green spaces are awesome. So again, Volunteer Park is lovely, the Seattle Asian Art Museum and the Conservatory are both in there. And then there's a weird one to recommend, but I love walking through the cemetery that's right next to Volunteer Park. Bruce and Brandon Lee are both buried there, along with lots of historical figures from Seattle. And I think it has some of the best cherry blossoms outside of UW's campus. The benefits of Cap Hill, aside from being relatively easy to get to studio, it's a great place to be around other young folks. If you like the kind of like a party scene, or to be able to go get drinks, go to a club, listen to a show. It's really great for that. Yeah, people like the energy of it. And then North Cap Hill, the benefits, again, are being so close to green spaces. For me, the reason that I chose to live in North Cap Hill was that specifically this area is very quiet, and that makes a big difference. Central Cap Hill, not so much, but it's got other things going for it. Yeah, downsides of Cap Hill definitely exist. It's very expensive. Granted, most of Seattle is, but certainly here. Central Cap Hill can be pretty loud, which is why I did not want to live closer to like Cal Anderson area. Aside from that, in Central Cap Hill, there's not access to as many green spaces. And then downsides of North Cap Hill, again, expensive, even though it's quiet. Yeah, the flip side of that is that like it's not as easy to go do things. I have a bike, so that makes it a lot better, but you can't just like walk outside of your apartment and be at a a store necessarily, and also because it's wealthy and it's quiet, or it's expensive and quiet. There's not a whole lot of diversity in this particular neighborhood, which is certainly something to consider as you're deciding on a neighborhood. Yeah, so those are the ups and downs, for me at least, of living in Cap Hill, and some of my downsides are probably upsides for other people, so everybody has different tastes, and it's a great spot for lots of different folks.